is Ethereum finally reversing, Graham? Is ETH
Well,
BTC?
Yeah, I'd say it's going to keep ripping because, and the reason I know that is because I sold all my Ethereum at the Pico bottom.
Did you really?
So, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But so take anything I say with a grain of salt. But I don't think
you're salty.
Exactly, because it's all just cope and salt. But I don't think Ethereum is gonna like take over the financial system. It's gonna it might pump here because all of crypto native was like over allocated and then extremely under allocated, and now money's gonna flow back into Ethereum. But it's just gonna be another bubble, and it's gonna pop. And I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. It's way too high of a valuation right now. It could go higher, but I'm not risking it. So what do you got? Tell me how I'm wrong.
Mega cope. Woo! Salty, my friend. Yeah. So let's take a step back from
But I still hope it pumps because I got a few Ethereum NFTs.
Well, okay, so that's I was going to come to that. Right, there are several pieces. I think just full disclosure, most of my ETH is gone, although I do have my strategic ETH that I wasn't going to sell and I haven't. And I also do have some ETH NFTs and things like that are kind of beta to ETH itself. So I've been happy to see ETH go up because the ETH I'm holding is going up, and then I'm hopeful that the ETH NFT stuff will really go up then, right? Because they've been beaten down tremendously. Is this ETH time to shine though? Is the question, right? We've been abused, domestic violence for 18 months, 2 years, however long it's been, and I've been hit too many times to think that this time is different, but I am hopeful, eternally hopeful. I think what'll happen though, let me just give you my overall thing is I think that we'll have a rally. I think it'll be short-lived though. I think it could rally a little bit, but it's not going to turn into some kind of like jubilant altcoin season starting run yet. Because I think Bitcoin is going to take over. I think what'll happen is once Bitcoin starts pumping again, it's going to suck the liquidity out of all of this stuff, and it'll be the Bitcoin game again. But having said that, let's go over why people are saying this. I guess the first and foremost is what Ethereum. It has gone up 40% month to date, which is quite a lot. And I was reading some of the memes on the timeline. It was like earlier this week. It was like, look, now Bitcoin has gone up. In the past 2 years, it's gone up minus 10%, or this kind of thing. So it's still down depending on the time frame, but year to date, it's up 40%.
Yeah. We've got the biggest ever by far ETH ETF inflow day. $750 million in a single day. Look at that chart.
Yeah.
So the institutions are allocating to ETH because they don't know what they're doing.
2 billion. 2 billion in plus positive inflows since July 4th. That's crazy, man. Right? That's insane. What else? So there was an FT Financial Times article yesterday hinting that Trump is getting close to signing an executive order that will allow crypto, among other assets like gold, but like crypto into 401ks, into retirement funds. Obviously, this will benefit Bitcoin the most, but second to Bitcoin would be presumably would be Ethereum, and so and if it even though it would benefit secondarily to Bitcoin because it's at a much lower market cap. Presumably, that could pump the price a lot higher. So that's one thing. The next is, as we mentioned, the Genius Act is on its way to Trump, who should be signing it today or early next week. Stable coins, really, really kind of the backbone of DeFi. Where does DeFi live? You could argue between Solana and Ethereum, but definitely on Ethereum. It's Ethereum is either the number one place for it or the number two place for it. And so you could conceivably see Ethereum getting some benefit from the fact that stablecoins in the US are now kind of enshrined legally. I think the Ethereum mainnet still has the largest amount of stablecoins on it. So
I don't see how the Genius Act is bullish for Ethereum, because if anything, as we discussed, you're going to end up with these big banks making stable coins. And I mean, even if they use Ethereum, whatever, like that doesn't value does not accrue to the ETH token from that.
I mean, but you're not talking like you're not talking intelligently in a bull market, Graham. You're talking about sense and numbers and things like that.
Fundamentals, yeah.
That's a wrong way of thinking.
Yeah, fine. Greater fool theory. People are gonna ape into ETH, but I don't know.
Buildle, right? BlackRock's Buildle. That's on ETH mainnet. You know.
Yeah.
What's it called? So you have that. Also this week. So this is all happening this past week, right? So you also have BlackRock filed for ETH staking for its ETF. If this gets passed, which is likely to get passed, very, very, very likely, then you probably will see even more future positive flows into ETH ETFs, and they'll
doesn't make any sense. Why would anybody care about what is it, 1%, 2% yield on their asset that like is extremely volatile, goes up and down 5% in a day? It's like doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, so TradFi, again, I'm taking this at word. TradFi investors, they love yield for some reason. So that's
on stable assets.
Apparently, even on unstable
dollar.
assets. No. I mean, apparently, like stocks that give dividends and things of that nature. They find they like that it has yield for some reason. Yeah,
I don't buy it.
I'm just reporting the news here, Mr. Cope. All right, what else do we have? What else is positive this week? SBET, the strategy formerly known as MicroStrategy. The strategy,
is the Tom Lee one, the Tom.
Yeah. So strategy filed. Mana, thank you. Apologies. Strategy SBET filed to sell $5 billion worth of common stock in order to buy ETH. So they might not be able to sell that much common stock, but in the event that they are, that $5 billion is going to go directly into buying ETH. That should have a material effect on the price of ETH, you'd imagine. And SBET is going to be kind of like strategy was, as in once it's obvious that it's working and you're seeing the stock price go up, however however many multiples it's gone up. You'll have copycats, which will also be buying ETH, and you'll probably see the same kind of thing that has happened to Bitcoin. So this could be the potential start of a Bitcoin, Ethereum treasury company thing.
Are you an ETH buyer at this price?
No. Just gotta let me finish, dude. I can already see you like wriggling with the cope. It's enjoyable. Is there anything else? I thought there was one more thing. Can't remember. Oh, yeah. Apparently the chart looks good. If you're a trader, lots of people on the timeline like salivating at the chart. Looks great.
Yeah.
So there you go.
All right. But you're not a buyer? I'm not a buyer at these prices.